Well, things just got a lot messier between LeBron James and the Lakers, and now even the sports books are going crazy about it.
Oh, well, LeBron is I think he said, one of the top 10 players in the league. I don't think he is.
Overnight, the odds of LeBron being traded to the Dallas Mavericks surged from a long shot at plus 1,200 to a startling plus 300. A jump like that doesn't happen without a reason. Someone clearly knows something. Meanwhile, Miami and Golden State are still lurking at around plus 1,500. The real shocker, the odds of LeBron staying with the Lakers collapsed, falling from 700 to 340. That's not a minor shift. It's a blaring alarm across the league. It's obvious something is happening behind the scenes. The Lakers front office may be quiet, but LeBron's agent, Rich Paul, isn't. He went straight to the media with subtle yet heavy hints that LeBron isn't happy in LA anymore.
Long off vacay, I've been saying, don't listen to this LeBron James stuff. Here's something, though, I do believe, and I believe it strongly. Clutch Sports or Clutch Points, there's an article today that says people around the NBA believe LeBron is going to announce he's retiring after the 2025 season, and that may not be a year away. That he may announce this is his last season, and
He didn't even bother denying the trade rumors. Instead, he practically fueled the fire by hinting that LeBron's future with the franchise is uncertain. That's a dangerous word in this business. Here's the thing. When Rich Paul speaks for LeBron, it's never off the cuff. Every word is intentional and every silence is strategic. LeBron doesn't need to say a word to shake up the league. He can send a message just by staying silent. When reporters tried to get him to comment on the Lakers' drama, he shut it down cold, saying, "I ain't got nothing to talk about." That's not just a quote. That's a warning shot.
the Lakers feel Luka is the future. LeBron knows it. Luka knows it. Everybody in the organization knows it. It was LeBron's team, even when AD was dominant in the COVID year. And LeBron, for 23 years, has been the number one priority of every organization and almost always the best player. I would say the best player. And now he's not. This year, he's not going to be the best player. Luka, in shape, will be the best player.
Then things got even wilder. While on vacation, a Lakers sideline reporter posted a photo wearing a Cleveland Cavaliers jersey, likely thinking it was just playful. But LeBron jumped straight into the comments, writing, "Now that is proper attire." That wasn't a coincidence. That was LeBron sending smoke signals right back to Cleveland. The King might be hinting at something big. And everyone in the league just felt that chill. A Hall of Famer still wearing purple and gold, openly hyping up the gear of his former team while tensions in LA are reaching a boiling point. That's not petty. That's personal. And trust me, it didn't slip under the radar. ESPN's Ramona Shelburne, who's practically on a first-name basis with Lakers owner Jeanie Buss, dropped a major bombshell. According to her inside sources, it's over. That's right. No smooth exit, no final dance, no farewell tour.
Also knows the new owners are not going to get backed into a corner and bullied. These new owners moved off Cody Bellinger, Corey Seager, Max Scherzer, Manny Machado. They could have had Manny Machado to a long deal. He goes to their rival, the Padres, and is an all-star. He's an incredible player. Let him walk. Zach Greinke, let him walk. They do this. They'll pay for Ohtani in his prime. They'll pay for Mookie Betts in his prime or Freddie Freeman in his prime. Okay, they're not like you're going to hang around.
The Lakers reportedly have zero plans to re-sign LeBron James after this season. And this isn't about loyalty, respect, or even legacy anymore. It's strictly business. The Lakers front office has made its decision, and it's cold as ice. So, what exactly are they plotting behind closed doors? It's something they're calling Project 2027. Don't let that name fool you. This isn't some PR stunt or marketing slogan. It's a full-blown strategy to reshape the franchise from the ground up. Here's what that really means. LA is clearing cap space like crazy and stacking assets for one thing only, a superstar takeover. Their plan is bold. Land a once-in-a-generation player like Giannis Antetokounmpo or Nikola Jokic. Whether through free agency or a massive trade, that's their sole focus. And LeBron? He's no longer part of that blueprint. The proof is right there in the contracts. DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia, Jackson Hayes, every one of them signed short-term deals that conveniently expire right before or during the 2027 window. Even Dorian Finney-Smith, a reliable role player, only got a short 2-year deal. When Houston offered him more years, the Lakers didn't even blink. They just let him walk. Why? Because every player on that roster is essentially a placeholder, keeping the seats warm until the real rebuild begins. LeBron sees it all. He's been around the league too long not to recognize when a franchise is moving on without him. When the season ended, the team held a big public dinner meeting to discuss the future. But the message was loud and clear, and LeBron definitely got it. There they were. Rob Pelinka, JJ Redick, Luka Doncic, and Luka's agent, all smiles, walking into an upscale LA restaurant with thick binders in hand, ready to talk business. Cameras caught everything. But you know who wasn't there? LeBron James. The king wasn't invited, not even mentioned. And make no mistake, that wasn't just another dinner meeting. That was a power move, a clear statement about who's in charge of the Lakers' future and who's not. Then came the real sting. During the $10 billion ownership transfer of the Lakers to the Guggenheim Group, Luka was reportedly looped in on major decisions, but LeBron was completely left out of the conversation. No text, no phone call, no thanks for the memories. For a man who delivered an NBA championship to Los Angeles and kept the franchise relevant during its darkest stretches, that kind of silence doesn't happen by accident. That's personal, and LeBron feels it. He could have brushed it off, sure, but the disrespect kept stacking up. What really broke him wasn't the cold shoulders or the quiet boardroom snubs. It was the Lakers' refusal to build a real championship roster around him. The man just earned another All-NBA selection, still putting up elite numbers like it's 2016 again. And yet the organization is acting like he's already coasting into retirement. That's the insult that cut the deepest. Because if there's one thing LeBron has always demanded, it's control. For 20 straight years, every major team he's been a part of has revolved around him. Roster moves, trades, rotations, all of it. But this time it's different. For the first time in his entire career, he's being frozen out. The Lakers have stopped running their decisions through him. They're building everything around Luka Doncic now. Full stop. And here's the wild part. Even with all this chaos, LeBron hasn't asked for a trade, and honestly, he probably won't. His contract is massive, $52.6 million. Any team trying to trade for him would have to gut half their roster just to make the numbers work. It's a nightmare for most franchises, and most aren't willing to do that. As for a buyout, forget it. LeBron already picked up his player option, knowing this could be his last ride in Los Angeles. The Lakers aren't eating $50 million in dead cap space just to let him walk free. That would be a financial disaster they aren't ready for. No matter how loud the noise gets, LA is locked in on Project 2027. And if that means pushing LeBron to the sidelines, so be it. If the Lakers can't land a megastar like Giannis or Jokic, they've already got a backup plan. The front office's strategy is to build a deep, smart, and flexible roster around Luka Doncic and ride it out until their shot at another superstar opens up. They're playing the long game now, not the quick fix LeBron once demanded. Let's be real. The playoffs exposed every crack in that old system. Rudy Gobert tore them apart down low, bullying their soft interior defense and making the Lakers look lost in the paint. That embarrassment lit a fire under the front office, and their response was fast. They went out and grabbed DeAndre Ayton to plug that hole. It's not a flawless solution, but it's a step in the right direction, and it shows exactly where their priorities lie.
Teams now, the smart GMs are getting 4 and 5 years ahead on this thing. Nobody's paying the luxury tax anymore. And everything with LeBron operates in the near term. Nobody operates like that now that knows what they're doing. So LeBron's just the latest casualty of the new season.
This upcoming season might be the most critical one in years for the Lakers. If they start strong and Luka finds his rhythm early, maybe, just maybe, all that LeBron tension fades into the background. But if they stumble again, if the chemistry falls apart, or the wins don't come fast enough, this could be it. The final chapter of LeBron James's era in Los Angeles.